Hello, everybody. Welcome to Monday night sessions for July 14th. Wow. What a day. What a day it's been. First off, thank you so much for joining me. It's going to be a quick hour once again, and it's going to be a fun-filled hour. It is. It is. It looks like we're live. If you can hear me and you can see me, type in the chat where you're from, where you're tuning in from, yeah, where you're tuning in from, your hometown. I'll give you a shout out. You'll also be able to see the link on the top. It should be pinned in all the chats, I hope. Yes, it is in Facebook for sure. I can see it. Excuse me. I clicked to Facebook. Hello, Miss Nancy Jackson. Hello, Erica. Anita, where are you? Erica Daku, where are you tuning in from? Nancy Jackson, where are you tuning in from? I know, but the rest of the people don't know. Anita, hello. Shelley, hello. How are you? What a great week it's been. It's just been amazing. Anybody that knows that I live in Calgary, and it's been the Stampede week. What a wild week it's been. I'll say that. You can see the bags under my eyes. That's from not sleeping. And that's not because I've been going out partying. That is because they have loud music playing during the Stampede, and it goes till all hours in the morning. And I call it thumpity thump, 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 because that's what I hear until all hours of the morning. I get it. It's a party down here. I knew that when I moved here. So I'm not really complaining, but it'll be nice tonight to get some sleep, I'm telling you. So let me go through here. We got Armanda saying hello. We've got Erica Daku from right here in Calgary, Alberta. Erica, did you get down to the Stampede? And then we have Jackie Tierney from Thor IH. I'm not up on my geography, but she's from Thor IH or IA, not H. Armanda, thank you very much. I'm just going to get to the anniversaries. Nancy's from Lloydminster, Alberta or Saskatchewan. I'm one of the two. It's right on the border. Anita's from Coleman, Alberta. Iowa. Thank you, Jackie. I had no clue. I was going, I don't know. So it is my anniversary. It's my anniversary of, where is it? It's level 1. Oops, this way. Level 1 channeling. July 12th, 2020 was when I decided to take my first ever course delving into this thing that is what I do. It was the middle of COVID. Not the middle, but it was during COVID. And my girl at the time, Allison, we were sitting on the couch, and I remember her saying, "Oh, Ken Lewicki is teaching a course this weekend on how to channel." And we had talked about it a few times, but I was like, you know what? Nah, that's too far out of my comfort zone. And so on that day, I had no excuses. We were stuck at home. I was laid off work because of COVID. So I said, yeah, let's do it. And hot diggity, I'm sure glad I did, because I saw a post actually on that day that I made on Facebook. And I said, wow, to say life-changing is to put it mildly. That was my post. Boy, was I underestimating how life-changing this has all been. If anybody knew me prior to COVID, back in 2018, I was heavily involved in politics and probably wasn't the greatest person in the world. Didn't have the greatest attitude, I'll say. After I took level 1, we quickly took level 2. I say quickly, but it wasn't until November. No, that was level 3. Level 2 was in September. So it was rather quickly we took level 2. And after level 2, I knew this is what I was going to be doing. I just knew without a hesitation that one day I would be doing readings for other people. Did I know that it was going to grow into what it's grown into? Probably not, but holy, am I ever happy it has. I'm about to probably take on a whole lot more over the next few months. I'll get into that in another date. Big announcements coming up, but yeah, it's been amazing, an amazing 5 years, and I have all you to thank for it. Everyone that's ever come for a mini reading, because that's really where it all started. It was October of 2022 that, or of 2020, sorry, that I decided to jump on Facebook Live and just go way outside my comfort zone and do one of these things. And if I hadn't done that, who knows? Who knows what would have happened? But boy, am I glad I did. And I'm glad I'm doing what I do. It's, I tell my clients quite often, I get just as much out of a reading as they get. It fills my soul. It really does. After every reading, I'm just full of joy, full of light. I just love it. I just love doing what I do. Speaking of that, if you want a reading, for some reason, I don't have my ticker to cross the bottom. I think when my son and I also do a sports podcast. So I think when we did that, the ticker got disappeared. So I'm just going to type in a new one as I'm talking here. So if I sound funny, that's what I'm doing. Oops, I don't want to do that. That is what I'm doing. Yeah, so if you do want a reading, you can go to my Calendly, which I'll put out on the chat at some point tonight, and look at my availability. And I charge $75 for an hour. I'm just going to type that in, $75 for 1 hour session. Oops, not $745. $75 per hour is what I charge. And I'm just going to do that just so people know. Nah, that's silly. I'll have to do it properly next time. Sorry, folks. So yeah, if you want, you can go to my Facebook page, which you're probably on. And if you go to the top, I believe it's right on the top there. It either says more info or book a session, and that'll take you to my Calendly page, and it'll show you all my availability, and you can do a one-on-one full session. What you're getting tonight is going to be very small. If you want a reading, in the chat, there is a link. Click on that link, and I will bring you on and give you a small mini reading, a small sampling of what I do, and see what your guides or your loved ones come in for you. It looks like I have a few people watching. I'd like it when I can get new folks doing the readings. So if you haven't had a reading, please click on that link. I'm going to put it in there again, just so you can see it. And I will be more than happy to do that. I'm going to star that so it gets pinned again. There's a lot of people chatting. Shelly, I'm glad you're glad that I did what I did. It's amazing how many people are commenting. I usually don't get this many people commenting. So thank you all for tuning in. It's amazing. You make my heart happy, happy, happy. I have a feeling that this person, let's see if her mic's going to work. If I say it's a person whose mic doesn't usually work, I bet you know who I'm talking about. We're going to click the magic button. And Armanda's going to come on. Look at that beautiful smile. And I hear
Hello.
her. It's a miracle.
It is.
How are you, sweetheart?
I'm good. Happy anniversary.
Thank you so much. Holy, what a run it's been, eh?
Yeah, it's
When did
awesome.
you and I first meet? How far into this
I think we're
craziness?
shortly after COVID.
Was it
Like,
shortly after COVID?
yeah, I think you had literally just started
Wow,
because I met you
I
through
knew you were
Kim.
early.
Yeah, I met you through Kim Lewinsky. Jesus, Kim.
Woolwich.
Yes. Oh my God. I got my
They
mic working, but my words aren't coming out.
they were never married.
Right?
Very cool.
Oh,
Holy, I got goosebumps on my goosebumps, lady. What are you
yeah.
doing? You've been, man, you know what I love about what I do is when I connect with people like Armanda. And I remember the first time we met, and to see your face now compared to, I wish I would have taken a picture from 4 years ago or wherever it was, because literally your face has changed. And it's not because she lost weight. It's not because she got plastic surgery or anything like that. It's just because she has grown so much. And probably the best thing that you ever did was doing a reading, besides doing a reading with me, of course, was you went on you took a leap of faith, a giant leap of faith, and you went on a, what's it called?
Retreat?
Retreat with Kim Wilkinson.
Yes.
Where did you go?
We went to Bali.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, and that's
I,
where I met Ken.
that you met my guy, my
Yeah,
mentor, my dude.
yeah.
Yeah, he's not for everybody, but I still love him. Uh,
He just has to learn to put some clothes on.
I always tell him to put some, Ken, put your shirt on. Hey, folks, it's not like nudity or anything. He wears pants or
No, right?
shorts. Just put your pants, your top on, Ken. That's my line to him all the time. I started when he lived here, when he used to take videos from up in Canmore, and he's always taking his shirt off and showing off his six pack. And us barrel people, we don't like guys with six packs. It shows us up. Anyways, you went to Bali, and to say that changed you, would that be fair?
It was definitely an awakening for sure. Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
remember when you came back and the difference, just
yeah,
the entire, you knew exactly what you needed to do and when you needed to do it.
yeah.
The reason
Yes.
the reason I bring that up, A, I want people to hear it because going on a retreat, whether it be with Kim Wilkinson or whoever, big news coming up, pay attention. Um, uh, hint. Um, you you dedicate whatever that time is, 2 days, 1 day, 4 days, 5 days, and you dedicate it to yourself. And that's probably the best gift that we could give ourselves is dedicating time to ourselves. Um, Most of us, we are always spending time at work, our real job, where it actually pays the bills. We're spending time giving family time, whether you're a husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, kids, parents, we're always giving time to somebody else. Very rare do we give ourselves time. And I think when we do, that connection with ourselves, our guides, loved ones, the creator, the universe, we could go on and on and on and get really deep, um, just increases a thousandfold.
Yeah.
Your guides want you to know, don't stop. Continue doing what you're doing. I know you're going on more retreats because you know how beneficial they are to you.
Yeah.
Um, They really want you to start using that information for others as well. That's funny how they came around from that, where they're saying we give time to others and we don't give time to ourselves.
Mhm.
But now they're saying pass that info, pass that
Yeah.
love, pass that feeling, that feeling onto others, because that's why we're doing what we're doing. For those who don't know, Armanda owns a wellness studio. Is that a proper way to?
Yes, I would say so.
Yeah, a wellness studio in Soyuz.
Soyuz, yes.
Yes, I was right. I was kept going back and forth. The Soyuz Penticton, Penticton. No. If you're in that area of BC anywhere, reach out to Armanda. She does. I can't even describe what you do because it's not really Reiki. It's Reiki on steroids. She Armandicizes it. Armandicizes it. I love that word. Are you using crystals
Yes.
more than you used to?
No, I would say probably on and off, but I do have
Okay,
crystals everywhere and I wear them all the time. But I use a lot. I use every modality I've ever learned through my mentors, and I literally use it in every treatment I offer at Heaven on Earth.
that is amazing. And you also do online now, or is it just in person still?
I do online healing, but I have not yet started my Reiki or my teachings online.
Okay, that's coming, just so you know. I know we've been saying that for many years, but it is coming. You'll know when the right time
It's
is.
technology. I mean, I couldn't even get my speaker to work.
I wasn't going to say it. Your guys are like, say it. And I'm like, no, I'm not saying it. You say it.
Like whoop, whoop, technology and Armanda.
We can do the woo woo. We can't do technology, folks.
No.
We have to be good at one thing.
What if I hit that button? Is it going to delete? Oh my God.
Yeah, I do it on a daily basis. If my boss was watching, he'd be laughing because there's not a day that goes by. I'm like, I don't think this is working. He goes, it's working. You're not. Awesome. You have a question for me, though, that I haven't answered.
Well, I don't know if I actually have a question. I'm sure you've probably noticed that we, as a collective, have started something new on social media, on Facebook.
No, tell me about it.
Yeah, so Shelly, myself, and Anita have started up a group that's called Soul to Soul Connection. And we are going to be doing lives. We haven't yet started the lives, but we are just 2 days ago, and we're up to, I don't know how many people have joined. I believe it's over 50 already, if not more. So there's lots in the waiting room waiting. They haven't done the questionnaire, but so we have. I think the number is going to be over 300 people are going to probably join.
Nice.
Is kind of the number I was given today, telepathically.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think it's going to get bigger and bigger. So I guess my question is, are we on the right track?
100%.
And yeah,
100%. So it's you, Shelly, and Anita?
correct. Hey.
And just like that, with a click of a button, I can bring Anita in. I love this. This is so much better than using Zoom because I can do so much more with it. Anita, that is freaking amazing, amazing. Shelly, way to go. I know Shelly's watching.
Yeah.
The three of you are going to be, I can't swear because I'm on Facebook.
Oh, we're up to 67 apparently. So excited. It was
Nice.
65 when I left just like a half hour ago.
Nice. You guys are going to be an effing powerhouse, just so you know. Don't let, how do I phrase that? Don't let others interfere with what you're doing. The three of you is all that there is. Others will try to go 4, 5, 6. No. There's three of you. And it's supposed to be the three of you. The three amigos is how they're showing it to me.
Yeah.
Just kind of funny. Don't let others distract. That's a good word. Distract from what you guys want to accomplish, because it's kind of cool. Oh, she was there. I was going to bring Shelly on, but she left. Kind of rude. She was in there, then she left.
What the heck?
She's kind of like that, you know. I love the girl, but technology. So where can people find you? Where can people find you?
We're on Facebook.
Yeah.
You can search Soul to Soul Connection.
Soul to Soul Connection.
With the TO, not the number 2.
Yeah.
Oh, Soul to Soul.
Mm-hmm.
I would ask Armanda to do this, but Anita, when we're finished on the screen here, can you leave a link to the Facebook in the chat?
I will try, because I'm probably worse than her, but we will try.
I actually put the group together on Facebook.
No.
She's the one. Yes, she's the one that set it all up. So I would trust her to put the link more than me. I just figured out how to post.
I have to figure out how to post. That's funny. Ladies, keep us up to date. I think some in the near future, I want to have all three of you on, and we're going to discuss it. We're going to dig deeper in it. We don't have time tonight, but I want to dig way deeper into the meaning, the reason, and the why.
Yes.
I think it's important to hear.
Yeah.
Awesome, ladies. Thank you. You guys rock.
Very much.
We'll keep in touch.
Okay.
Definitely.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Now I'm gonna kick him out. See if I can.
Okay, I'm gonna wait.
She's gonna wait. She says, and I got the power. There we go. Awesome. That's so exciting. Who am I gonna bring on next? Is that who I think it is? Let's bring on this young lady.
Oh,
hi. She says, "Oh, it's me."
Lucky me.
How are you doing?
Good. I'm good. How are you?
Good. Wow, it's like a reunion of old timers.
Yeah.
Not that you're old, but people who have been around this thing that I've built since almost the beginning. You came in early in my journey.
Yes,
Very
I love when you do
early.
this.
Probably 21, I'm guessing.
I think, yeah, that's when it started for me too. Yeah.
Awesome. Miss Michaela from Edmonton?
Yeah, Stony Plain.
Close enough. Edmonton, Stony Plain. I was close.
Yeah.
You guys come in super, super strong. You've been connecting.
Last night a little bit I did. Yeah, but it's because I keep getting like, you got to start doing it, and I'm like, oh, well, how or whatever. And so last night I just kind of laid there and I did, and I got messages like just like it's in a weird different way. Like I'm not hearing it. It's like a feeling now, so it's interesting.
You know what? That's how I get my messages. I know I say they're telling me, or they're saying, because it's just easier than, they're giving me thoughts. Because that's how I do my readings, is all by claircognizant, where I just know this is what they need me to say. They being your guides. If I don't get it, then I get a picture show. I don't hear, very rare do I hear voices.
It's hard.
I hear enough voices in my head. I don't want to hear anything.
Yeah, true.
I'd have to go out and drink more. Don't say that. Are you at a crossroads? Are you like at a better, let me rephrase that, because this is a better way they're showing it to me. Are you at a fork in the road where you have a decision between like 3 different things you're about to do?
Like, I don't know. Like, I'm kind of on a health journey. I started a new job. I'm a mom. I don't know, like
You're
I'm
busy.
busy. But I'm just like, I'm so confused with like the channeling. It's like, I know I'm supposed to do it, but I don't know in what context. Like, you know what I mean?
No, I know what you mean. Because so many people, when they take a course like we did, they automatically feel like they're supposed to start a business and channel for other people and become a medium
Mm-hmm.
and do readings. That's not always the case.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times it's just for ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean you won't do readings for other people? No, you will do readings for other people, but there's times where it's just going to be for you.
Yeah.
And it's just that comfort of knowing there's more to life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I was out for dinner. I'm not going to mention any names. I was out for dinner with a very dear friend of mine and his son. And as soon as I met his son, who I know quite well, I gave him a hug. And as soon as I gave him a hug, I was like, holy, he had a soul come in. It was a friend of his that had crossed about 2 weeks before.
Yeah.
And I didn't say anything right away. We were seated at our table. We went to a really nice restaurant just down the road here. And we
Yeah.
just started talking. And my buddy brought up, he said his son had an open invitation to do a reading with me. And
Mm-hmm.
his son goes, no, I don't want to do that because I have my beliefs and I'm afraid of what Kevin might say that'll change my beliefs. And I looked at him and I went, can you explain that? He goes,
Yeah.
I don't believe in any of this stuff. I believe when we die, and that's it.
Yeah.
And I went, do you really believe that? He goes, yeah. And I went, well, I have something to tell you. And he's like, what? And I'm like, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, you lost a friend. And he
Yeah.
looked at me, his eyes go about that big. He gets all teary eyed. And he looked at his dad and he was like, hold on, I didn't tell my dad. And then he went,
Yeah.
hold on, there's nothing been on Facebook.
Yeah.
And he looked at me and goes, how did you know that? And I'm like, because he's here and he wants you to know you're incorrect. There is life after this human body stops.
Yeah.
And he looked at me and goes, this is why I don't want to read.
Yeah.
It's comforting to know that there is something more. There's a bigger picture to life than just this.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It does make sense. It's just, I don't know, like a week or two ago, in the Akashic Records, I got the message. It was like, there's action needed, like, and I'm getting like, oh well, like probably spiritually, right? But like, do they just mean I need to start channeling for myself? Like,
Right now, that's what they want. I was going to
yeah.
use the word expect, and they made me
Yeah.
change it to want.
Yeah.
Um, action needed. I think that's more in fulfilling what your goals are in life.
Yeah.
Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Yeah, but it's like I'm so confused. Like, yeah.
You're
Like,
supposed to be confused. I'm not going to ask you how old you are because that's none of my business. But I can tell by how young you are,
yeah.
how young you look.
Oh, thank you.
Just dig a hole, dig a hole.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be confused. You're not supposed to have all the answers. Do you mind me
Yeah.
asking? Tell the world how old you are.
I'm 30 years old.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, Michaela. I thought you were like in your early 20s, honestly.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Wow. But even at 30, gosh, I think back when I was 30. I got married when I was 28.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
yeah.
28 and my wife was 30. And that was the joke. I had to marry her because if I didn't, she'd become an old maid or
Oh
a
my
spinster.
gosh.
Just a
Yeah.
joke. She's listening. It's a joke.
Yeah. Oh.
At 30 years old, I didn't know shit. I didn't
Yeah.
know what I was going to do for the rest of my life. I was bouncing from job to job to job to job. I didn't have a career. I was lost. I
Yeah.
was 30. I was 30 when I had Jake. When I had Jake, like I got pregnant and had Jake. When we had Jake, when Jake was born, I was 30.
Yeah.
And I can honestly say that was probably the scariest moment in my life, because all I kept thinking of was, I don't even know how to look after myself properly. How am I gonna,
Yeah.
like, we just brought a kid into the world.
Yeah.
At 32, I brought another one in. How dumb
Mhm.
was that? I love you both.
Yeah.
But at 32, I still didn't know.
Yeah.
It wasn't until well into my 30s that I figured it all out, to be honest. And really, do we ever really figure it all out? Probably
Mm.
not. So
Yeah.
back to, you're confused, you're not sure. Of course you are.
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to be. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. And your
Yeah.
guides really want you to understand that. When they say things like, come on, take action,
Yeah.
that's how we human brain interpret that. What they mean is, Michaela, if we don't do anything now, we're going to be in the same spot when we're 50. If for the
Mm.
next 20 years we don't take action, nothing's going to happen. So
Yeah.
they want you have your goals and your dreams. Take actions to fulfill those. Everything else
Okay.
will come together as you do that.
Yeah.
And who knows, maybe your goals and dreams that are in your head on July 14th of 2025, maybe they're not going to be the same 6 months from now, a year from
Yeah.
now, but at least you're going to be moving forward doing something. Does that make sense?
It does make sense. Yeah. Like I probably just have to like refocus myself.
Yes, right?
Yeah.
Reset. It's like my IT guy loves to say, did you unplug it?
Yeah.
Yes, I unplugged it. That's what they're,
Yeah.
just unplug it, restart, reset. Um, and you're on the right path. You just need to keep moving forward.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
You're awesome. Thank you so, so much for tuning in.
Yeah, I love these. I love when you do this. So thanks for doing it again.
Excellent. We're going to
Yeah.
keep it up. We're going to be doing it weekly from now on.
Okay, awesome. Okay, well,
Okay.
see you next week.
There you go. Take care.
Okay, you too. Bye.
Bye. Awesome. Oh, to be 30 again. I'm 60. That's half my life ago. Oh, when I think of that, I'm just like, holy. I honestly didn't have a clue. At 30, are you kidding me? I barely have a clue at 60. You'll never have all the answers. That's something I had to come to grips with everything. We're never, ever going to have all the answers. We can try to get as many answers as possible, but we're never going to have them all. So anybody that's listening, and I'm talking about this because I know there's a bunch of people watching, which is really, really cool. We are on this journey, and I honestly believe we will figure it out when we take our last breath from this body, and our soul returns home. We'll look back and go, holy, was that ever successful? Even though we think we sucked, we really haven't. It's it's been a it's been a journey, and I think that is why we come here. It's for the journey, and we're supposed to enjoy it. We're supposed to love it. So don't get too focused on the, what am I supposed to be doing? I don't think I'm doing enough. Just do. Just be. I say it quite often. It's July 14th, 7:36 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. Be in the now. It was funny. I was at a concert just the other night, Wednesday, and it was amazing to me how many people were watching this concert like this. That's how they watched the whole concert. Yeah, I picked up my phone. I took a couple pictures, took a couple videos, but I was in the moment. That's how I wish more people would be, just in the moment. So, so important. I am going to bring on, oops, there we go, this young lady. There she is. Oh my God, Lauren. I should warn people before I do that, I guess, eh? Folks, if you want a reading, actually, before that, Anita Lowe has posted in the group, the Facebook group that her and Armanda and Shelly has started. So if you want to join that group, please click that link. Wait till after the show. Wait till after the show. Then click that link and join it. Great people. Great people. I full-heartedly recommend them. That's the word I was looking for. I am putting the link in the chat again, folks. I'm going to pin it as well. Actually, I don't think I need to pin it because I think pinning it might jump it to the top. So I'm just going to leave it there. If you want a mini reading, that is the link you should be clicking. And then that brings you on, just like Miss Jackie from Iowa. I was like,
Iowa.
What the heck is IA? It was out of my brain. Could not even think of it. How are you doing?
Oh, not too bad overall. The last 2 or 3 weeks, my anxiety level has just gone through the roof, and I'm from multiple things. So I'm not sure how well I'm connecting with the spirit guides. And as you know, we do have a session scheduled here at the end, I think this coming weekend.
Yes, we
can talk in detail, but I thought since you were on tonight, see if you can help me see, do my spirit guides have any advice to dump some of the anxiety or whatever you want to call it, depression, anxiety.
No, anxiety, and don't use the word depression. And they were trying to get me to cut you off before you said that word.
Okay. So they like my anxiety.
Anxiety, it's a better word than depression for you.
Yeah.
Depression has a very negative connotation. Not that anxiety doesn't. But I honestly think collectively, there's that word again, we all are going through a very anxious time. Let's face it. Things happening in this world right now are messed up.
Oh.
The collective energy of the world, if I wasn't on Facebook, if it was a private reading, I would drop the F-bomb because we are effed up as a society. I knew it was happening. I talked about it many times in lots of readings and in lots of mini readings. When I've done my show, I've said we're going through the big change. And in that change, we're going to be, I think society is going to be broken down to its core and then rebuilt back up. And we're going to get back to where we help each other. If I have a cup of sugar, and Jackie knocks on my door, I'm going to lend that cup of sugar to Jackie.
Right.
That's the way it used to be. We don't do that now, which is sad. You guys are like, ooh, Kevin's on a soapbox. But back to what can you do? I'm going to talk to everybody, not just Jackie.
Yeah.
We all need to ground. However you want to ground. I have my way to ground. I have my way of teaching people to ground. What I do is I picture a cord coming from my root chakra, going down to the center of the earth, wrapping around the center of the earth, and then coming back up and re-entering my body through my root chakra. That's the way I ground. That's the way I teach my clients to ground. People are like, well, that's not the way. No, you do it the way you want to do it. As long as we're grounding. And I think grounding, it will help immensely. We can also energy dump. I usually do energy jump just by pushing my hands down flat and pushing down. And I can feel energy flowing out of my hands and I'm releasing it. Remember, anything we do spiritually is done by intention. We don't have to push our hands down and feel energy to dump energy. We can just go, I want to dump energy. There, it's gone. That is just a human way, so we can, we're doing that. That will help you immensely as well, Jackie. We'll get into
Okay.
that more when
Now that's something I keep thinking. I'm hearing it frequently. Is you need to ground.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
they're trying to tell me that, and I'm not always getting it.
You need to ground, and they're telling me I need to do this. It's funny, if people have been following me from day one, they would know I'm not a big card puller person, but I am being told I need to for you. Oh, cool. I'm just going to hold it up. Hopefully you can read that. Pure white dragon from Ordeon. Transform your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Process what you know. Act with truth and honesty. Let your wings of light grow and expand. I'm going to keep that one out. It kind of goes back to when I was talking to Michaela there about acting. Just move forward. Don't stay stationary in our journey. We got to keep moving forward. When we have knowledge, I have a saying that has been pounding in my head for the last 2 weeks. Once you know something, you can never unknow it. It's an impossibility to unknow something we already know. It's a great... my guides are like, are you taking credit for that? And I'm like, no, I'm not taking credit for that. My guides gave me that. Once we know something, we can never unknow it. Once we know something, we must pass it forward. When I hear Amanda, Anita, and Shelley doing what they're doing, that's passing it forward. That is what we're all about, is moving forward with that knowledge that we have, sharing that knowledge with what we have. So, grounding for you, super important. Energy jumping, but also they want you to act on it, not just act on the info. Yeah, that's better. Act on the information that you're getting.
Okay. I'm still not confident in the information when I get it, but I'm taking notes here. So
we'll dive deeper.
Yes.
We're meeting on Sunday, is it?
Either Saturday or Sunday. I'd have to look again.
I don't think it will be Saturday because I don't usually do sessions on Saturday.
Let me see.
I'm looking at my crystal ball, which is Calendly, and it's telling me when it loads. Jacqueline, Friday.
Is it Friday? Okay.
Friday
So it's Friday.
evening.
That's when. I knew it was coming up this week.
Yes, Friday evening.
Friday,
You're my last reading of the day. It's a busy day, but it's going to be a good one. So remind me to go deeper into that on Friday. They won't let me do that.
Right.
Awesome, young lady. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you.
We'll talk to you Friday.
Yep. See.
Holy folks, what a quick 45 minutes that has been. I don't have anybody else in the waiting room. If you guys want a reading, there's the link in there. You can jump in at any time and I will bring you on. I'm getting a really strong, here we go again. I'm getting a strong, I need to pull another card for the collective, for the show, for everybody watching. It's funny. I talk about this with people. I'm not a card guy. I was never trained on how to use tarot cards or oracle cards. The deck I use, I don't even read the book most times. I do sometimes, but it's called Dragon Oracle Cards by Diana Cooper. Put it up there. There she, yeah. I like it because of the dragon, obviously. So the card I pulled is that one. You can see it's the Earth Dragon. Clears your path and land around you. Stay grounded. Be ready to serve. Stuck energy is clearing. You can move forward in life. Isn't it weird? Now, you guys saw me shuffle the cards and then I cut them and then I just pull it. It's weird that I'm talking about grounding. I'm talking about moving forward. I'm talking about stuck energy, dumping your energy. And what do? I literally pull. Folks, I've been doing it for 5 years. I've done thousands, plural, probably multi-thousands. There's some good English of readings. And it still amazes me when they do stuff like this. I don't get it. I don't understand it all fully, but I love it. So ground. You guys and myself, we all need to practice that on a daily basis, multiple times a day. Is what you should be doing. We have new people that just arrived. Shauna, where are you from, Shauna? Shauna Thompson Olmstead and Aishika. I hope I said that right. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I would love to give your town, your city, your province, your country a shout out. It would be awesome. Folks, it is 7:48. It looks like we've had a full hour, just under an hour. I love doing this. Again, it's funny when I think about where this all started, and I often say it started July 12th, 2020, but in reality, there's certain people out there listening. I know they're listening tonight. This started way back when I was a kid, and I would have dreams of my dad. Mom was 8 months pregnant with me when my dad crossed over to the other side. And I would have dreams where I'd sit on marble staircases, have a big, tall, blue glass building in behind me. And we would sit and have conversations just like you and I are having right now. And I was told by my mom when I mentioned them to her that that's evil. Don't ever mention that again. Only the priest can talk to the other side. That's silliness. So what did I do? I didn't mention it again. I didn't want to be evil at 7 or 8 years old. And then I picture different things that happened in life. Always weird stuff happened from when I was living with my brother. I remember it vividly. We got a lamp. We called it the dead person's lamp. It was a lamp from my mom. One of my mom's friends had passed away, and she was helping cleaning out the guy's apartment. And there was a lamp. She knew me and my brother needed a lamp in our apartment, so she grabbed it. And we plugged it in. It was weird. It was flickering. It was doing weird stuff. So we unplugged it, and the light stayed on. We turned it off, and the light stayed on. There was no power to it, but the light stayed on. Yeah, we were young. We threw that lamp off the balcony. Didn't want to deal with it. We didn't. I mean, that was not stuff we wanted to talk about or deal with. I still believe all the way through my life, they were setting me up to do what I do today. And dang, it's so rewarding. I love it so much. If you want a reading, please go to my Calendly. I'm going to, actually, I can go from here. It'll be easier than trying to do it from my computer because I already got it up. I can click on there and I can go there. And then I'm going to just go to my Facebook. And I'm just going to put it into the comments. That is the link right there. Calendly.com/Kevin-the-medium. I'm going to pin that in there. If you want a reading, I charge $75 an hour. I'm also, if you're interested in learning to channel, I'm going to be starting a group. I think the first one, I'm going to go back. I think it's the 25th of July. Huh. Maybe not. I have to go in and look. I forget. I'm going to be starting a group, and it is called the Kevali Connections, a mediums gathering. What that's going to be is just what it says. It's going to be a gathering of different mediums and other modalities along those lines where we can share with each other, facilitate group readings. It's going to be a very cool kind of organic. I'm not going to go in with a set schedule. It's not going to be a workshop. It's going to be very cool. If you go to that Calendly, you can click book a meeting, and I'm pretty sure, I thought, I'll have to get back to you on the exact dates, but you can go in there. It's going to be every third Thursday of the month to start. So it's $20 per person, nice and cheap. And you can pay by PayPal or e-transfer if you're in Canada, or PayPal if you're in the US. And yeah, if you have questions on that, send me a message. I probably didn't describe it very well, but yeah, let me know. Till next week, folks, thank you. Thank you for coming and helping celebrate the anniversary of all this, starting with a level 1. Boom, level 1 channeling. Then I took level 2. Yes, I do workshops in the evening. I will be posting one shortly. If you want to get a more in-depth training, Ken Lewicki of channeling.com. He's my go-to. He is the one I send most people to, and they want to go deeper because he is amazing. He does it full time. He does it to a different level than most people out there. Again, channeling.com. Check him out. Anyways, till next week, folks. Same time, same place. I was going to say same bat channel, same bat time. Morgan, oh man, you're the best, buddy. We need to do a reading. I owe you a reading. You need to come and book a reading, young fella. You've been dodging me. Come on now. Don't do that to me. Okay, everybody else, we will see you all next week. Have a blessed one.